Hi, this is Kunal from Nodal. Wanted to talk about the new Nodal PMS and why we actually built this. Now, in our experience running property businesses, one of the key problems has always been cash flow, and especially because cash flow is coming, you're getting cash from your guests, but you're getting cash at different points in time. So you might get cash at the time of booking, at the time they check in, at the time they check out, and also there are cash you're billing them during the whole cycle. Now it's easy to do if you've got a relatively straightforward business, if you're just doing an Airbnb, 1 or 2 units. However, as the business grows, it becomes more and more complex. Multi-properties, if you F&B services. Now, generally people use PMS, so systems for their multiple properties, but they're not. Most of them are not really integrated with the account. They can't really give you a live cash flow. And for a business, property business, especially because it's capital intensive, cash flow is king. I would say that cash flow is much more important than any of the other accounting numbers. So I'll just show you a little bit about the PMS. And of course, it's got all the traditional features that you would expect from any PMS, including the ability to and built specially, for these kind of conditions where you've got multiple sources of bookings, let's say Airbnb, or you're getting direct bookings and from multiple OTAs, as well as very localized things like C-form for Indian clients, because this is quite important, like having a C-form check. Now, as you can see from this, it gives you the total outstanding. Once the guests are checked in, the status shows the total outstanding. And as you're billing them, as they're consuming F&B, or example, they're extending the stay or they canceled it, upgraded, whatever, the total outstanding is reflected. So at one click, the owner can actually go and see what their total outstanding payments are. And this is just a very simplified view. And of course, they have you can have your managers create bookings. I won't get into that too much. That's a topic for a whole different video. But here you can actually see the outstanding, and just at one click you can go into the booking details as well. As far as the analytics concerned, and this is we are building an integration into QuickBooks and Tally and some of the other popular. So you don't have to actually create different accounting. So your accounting team doesn't really have to pick up information from here. It will just easily flow through into your accounting software. In terms of the analytics, and this is really, really cool because as a property owner, you can see exactly when you're getting paid. I mean, are you getting paid before the bookings actually created, during payment at check-in, or at checkout? You can easily see for all of your properties here. And as well as the cash flows, which cash flow includes generally it's from revenues from from OTA bookings or direct bookings, as well as F&B. And your cash out would include things like cancellations, refunds, waivers. Waivers not really. Waivers are not really. Waive-offs are not really cash, but cancellations and refunds especially are our cash flow items. So it can show you the cash that you act. So this is very important. So you can keep a track on what's happening. For let's say your cancellations go up, your refunds are going up, then that's a problem. If, for example, that's the ratio of every cancellations to checked out bookings is going up, that's a problem. So this analytics gives you one very, very easy to look at view. As far as you can also, of course, record expenses here per property. So you could by property or at a group level. So you don't really need an external accounting system to do this, and it's really cumbersome if you're using multiple, as well as things like cash. So how much cash is there with different properties. If you're running, if they manage cash as well. And the other cool thing I just wanted to go through quickly was the invoices. So as you can see, these invoices, I'll just change the date to July. So as you can see, like every booking, so these are just test bookings. So you can, you can see, okay, let's look at this one. You can see address, ID, nationality. It's not filled in right now. And you can also see what exactly happened. So, there was a prepayment that was made, the total tariff, so your 22,000, there was a prepayment. The amount was waived off, 21,000 was waived off, and there was cancelled booking amount. So you actually took 400 rupees as booking. So you know exactly the cash flow that's accruing, how much you waived off, how much was cancelled, as well as the invoice. So invoicing, so clients also receive invoices over email and SMSs and also WhatsApp. So you can also see the invoice, and your accounts team will actually be really happy with this because they don't have to create instant, and the GST is calculated. The entire details are here as well. So that's a little bit about the cash flow features of the PMS, the Nodal PMS. We continue to build it out with, and we are happy to accommodate any user requests in terms of what you want to see. It's also got a client app, which I will be talking about in the next video. Thanks a lot, and please keep your feedback coming. Thank you.